marketing company that focuses on medical marijuana, has also found a solution for a problem that growers sometimes face: powdery mildew. That's a disease that can affect crops and subsequently the growth of cannabis. Miguel Martin joins us now. He's the CEO of Aurora Cannabis to talk a little bit more about this big development, and Colin Stewart back with us as well. Thanks very much for joining us, Miguel.
Thanks for having us.
So what was the evolution of this? Was this just part of doing your business? This was an issue you were always having to contend with?
Well, Aurora, is a long-term investor in genetics. We have one of the world's leading genetic facilities out in Vancouver Island in the Comox Valley. And some of the work that we've done on basic crop health has really led to this significant advancement. We worked with UBC, University of British Columbia, for the past 5 years and developed a significant enhancement. Powdery mildew, while not harmful to humans, has a significant impact, as you mentioned, on cannabis and is prevalent anywhere. And we'll be one of the first companies to commercially produce this and be able to sell it not only for our own products, but for others.
So that would be the plan, is to make this available industry-wide?
Absolutely. Powdery mildew is such a significant impact for cannabis growers all over the world. We see other pathogens like this in other categories, and this is really a first for cannabis. So we'll start with our own products, and then we'll make it available for others to buy, which we think will be a big advantage.
Miguel, I know the cannabis market in Canada and the industry's had some ups and downs, but I know Aurora focuses on the medical side. And why do you like that medical market relative to the rec market here in Canada and elsewhere?
Well, it's a great point. We like the medical market for three primary reasons. First, it's the most profitable. And when you look at medical cannabis with margins in the high 60s, low 70s, it's a significant difference from the rec point. Secondly, it's a very hard and takes a lot of experience and effort to get in, so it has much more of a moat around it and makes it more protectable. And third, that business is very portable. We're the leader in Canada, the #1 medical cannabis company in Canada. But we also operate in over 15 countries and have leading positions in key markets like Germany, Poland, Australia, and the UK. And all of that excellence that we learned here in Canada is portable around the world.
So when it comes to having this option to treat powdery mildew, because sometimes with the cannabis companies we see sort of a range of businesses that are owned, kind of diversification. Do you see it that way? Is it really just a parallel to the existing business, or actually does this develop a new business line entirely, in your opinion?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. So we will use it for our own products, but clearly, the genetic work that we've been doing out on Victoria Island, is a significant commercial advantage for us to be able to sell that. And so this will just be one of the first genetic enhancements that we'll make. And so you'll see other things, but we will sell it. So it will be a secondary business, a sort of B2B business, selling those genetics with other attributes. We do that today with products that have higher yields and higher potency, but this is a significant advantage to add this to that mix.
All right. This is the sales pitch opportunity, I guess, for those who are just out of curiosity, because this is such a common issue. Financially, how can it impact crops? Is there anything anecdotal you can tell us about that?
Yeah, we see powdery mildew having an impact, to basic attributes anywhere by 30 to 40%. And also because this product is inhaled, you are restricted in many of the typical remediation points you can make. So we think this could save the industry millions of dollars and would be a big enhancement for many of our partners.
Do you think this is something that could translate more broadly speaking into agriculture? Is it cannabis specific, you think, at the end of the day, or?
Powdery mildew, while prevalent in cannabis, is also prevalent in other products. And since this is proprietary technology around these genetic markers, we do think there will be applications beyond cannabis.
Miguel, I know you recently reported, Aurora recently reported strong quarterly results. Maybe you can just tell us a little bit about what drove those results and what's driving the success of the business right now.
Well, thank you for that. We had record earnings last quarter. We had free cash flow. We have over $180 million, in cash on the balance sheet. We have no debt. And really our strength is in that medical cannabis business. And so our international business, which was up over 100%, demonstrates the strength. I think one of the untold stories is about the incredible quality and strength of Canadian cannabis. Canadian cannabis is the highest quality medical cannabis in the world, and we export it all around the world. And so we had a tremendous quarter when you look at earnings and you look at the profit potential, and I think we've really turned the corner in terms of the overall outlook for Aurora and for cannabis in general.
And how do you feel about the reality that this sector sometimes, look, everything gets caught up in the political discourse these days, but regardless of the kind of product that you're making and the market you're serving, it seems like these particular stocks get caught up in what's happening with legislation in the U.S., et cetera. How closely do you have to watch that?
I think you do. A lot of our retail investors are in the U.S. and they are caught up with trading, these stocks as a block. We have seen some separation between each of these companies. We are totally different. We don't do any business in the U.S. That's a decision we made. We're a Canadian-based international medical cannabis company focused on those international markets. And I think investors now are starting to see that there are cannabis companies, particularly Aurora, that are profitable and have a strong future. And we don't see any medical cannabis legislation going backwards, particularly in key markets, like I mentioned, in Germany, UK, and Australia. And those markets are growing very quickly. And Canadian companies have the inside track to be successful.
And just a final question about Canada itself, where obviously we saw legalized cannabis on the recreational side. But here you guys are focusing on dealing with the issue of moldy product. Was this something that the federal government was tackling as well? Like, why is it a private company that actually is taking the lead on this?
Well, the Canadian government's done a lot with cannabis. I know it's easy to poke holes in terms of what's happened with rec, but Canada's done more for cannabis, medical and rec, than any other country in the world. We've seen support with the leading universities like UBC and others, and we have seen some support in certain sectors from the federal government.
Okay. Miguel, thanks a lot. Very interesting development.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.